Hello! Welcome to our journey to Mexico and Holoholo. We finally made it to San Carlos and Guaymas. San Carlos is very beautiful, and the first thing to do is to get Topo Chico and a beer, and visit the beach and go swimming, and just enjoy the ocean. Then we get to visit the yard and Holoholo, and she did great over the season, and get the engine out of the back of our pickup truck that we've been carrying around. Test it in the back of the pickup truck before we haul it, get a crane to haul it into the boat and hook it all up, which was a major feat and took a couple weeks to do. Next on the list was the cutlass bearing and replacing the packing gland with the dripless, which I'm really glad in retrospect that we did because it really needed it, and it looks great now, and I feel really good about it. The benefit of not living in the dirt yard this year was we lived in a studio, and we get to drive home at sunset and enjoy the beautiful skies. We stayed for some parties in the yard, and we also had Thanksgiving with probably 75 other cruisers in the yard as well. So we did balance out some of the work with some ocean time and went on a couple hikes, and once in a while went to the beach. The project list is way too long to share, but we did some bilge pump replacement, plumbing, through holes, all the little tiny small spaces that are hard to get into. Of course, that's where we ended up working. And we had help from a lot of people. Jean came by and helped with some rigging and with our inflatable and with our anchor chain as well. So we're really grateful for all the help from friends. With all the projects completed in the yard, we were able to paint Holoholo and schedule a lift to Splash, which was a huge day, very momentous. Been 8 years since she's been in the water, and so it was wonderful to finally be out of the yard and in the water and motoring over with our new motor over to El Mero. It was a really fantastic day. And there she is. The work continued, however, and one of the big projects we did was to put on the stern pulpit that we had taken off of Eileen May. It was a really hard project that took a few weeks, but really happy with it. Glad we did it. And then we needed to go on a couple test sails, so Richard and Lucas went out with us a couple times so that we could work out all the bugs. And after some morning conversations and some putzing around, we finally did our last test sail before we headed across the sea. Stay tuned in next episode for our amazing cruising adventure.